Hey guys, looking for new games with a Viking theme? Then you've come to the right place. We've started the video with a new action RPG that combines elements of Souls-like games. It features cartoon graphics in 3D environments, creating a unique visual aesthetic. Players take on the role of Khazan, a great general of the Pel-Los Empire, who returns from the dead to discover the events that led to his downfall and seek revenge against his enemies. Although the game doesn't explicitly address Viking culture, it incorporates several Norse elements like the Berserker warriors. Following the list, we have Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hel, a new game that is generating a lot of hype, combining bullet hell action elements with the theme of Norse mythology and a roguelike structure. Players will face waves of enemies while seeking to gain the divine blessings of ancient Norse gods. The game promises an intense experience, where you can explore hostile worlds and face powerful bosses. The gameplay involves fighting hordes of enemies, which requires strategy and skill to survive and progress. If you're a fan of games that combine intense action with elements of mythology, Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hel could be an interesting addition to your game list. Legend of Ymir is a new MMORPG developed by WeMade, the same company responsible for the popular game Myr 4. This title promises to raise the standards of graphic quality in the genre using Unreal Engine 5, which should result in impressive visuals and smooth gameplay. The game is inspired by Norse mythology and takes players on an epic journey to prevent the apocalypse known as Ragnarok, which occurs every 9,000 years on the continent of Ymir. The game features a variety of characters inspired by Norse mythology, including gods, monsters, and legendary warriors. Players can explore a vast and detailed world, with landscapes inspired by Norse myths, such as the realm of Asgard, the world of the gods, and Midgard, the world of humans. Vikings Dynasty is a survival and action-adventure RPG that was announced for release in 2025. Players take on the role of a shipwrecked survivor who must start their life anew in an uninhabited territory. This involves facing natural challenges and building a new life in a world full of Viking mythology and culture. In Vikings Dynasty, you can become a Jarl, controlling all aspects of your village. This includes building and customizing ships, as well as exploring the fjords in search of resources and new lands.
But I don't need to see, so just tell me where to go, even though all my life...
Viking Frontiers is a game that promises to capture the essence of Viking mysticism and culture, allowing players to become leaders of a new Viking settlement. The game promises detailed survival mechanics, where players will need to manage resources, hunt, build shelters, and much more to ensure the survival of their people. You will need to take care of your people, assigning them to jobs like farming, hunting, or fishing to feed them, or collecting resources so that your village can grow and the needs of the community are met. Viking Frontiers looks to be a promising game for fans of the Viking theme and survival and simulation games. Viking City Builder is a city-building game that puts players in the role of a Viking leader who, after plundering a small village, decides to settle down and build his own settlement. The game combines classic city-building elements with real-time strategy mechanics, allowing players to experience the historical expansion of the Viking Age. Players must manage their resources, assign tasks to their Vikings, and build a strong economy to ensure the survival of their settlement. Viking City Builder uses Unreal Engine, promising stunning and realistic graphics. The game is also one of the first strategy games to use ray tracing to further enhance the visuals.
They honor gods of fertility and courage, thunder and war.
Get back, you sons! Horse!
Life is hard on this.
Norse, developed by Arctic Hazard, is a turn-based strategy and combat game set in the Viking Age, promising to transport players to a rich and detailed world. The story revolves around Gunnar, a young warrior seeking revenge for the death of his father and his people. Norse puts players in tactical turn-based battles with a focus on melee combat. Strategy is crucial, requiring strategic positioning and teamwork to ensure victory. Village management is also an important element, allowing players to build a settlement that evolves from a solitary farm to a thriving community.
This is the dawn of the Viking Age. This is Norse.
Have I waited for one such as you? I name you Chainbreaker, child of the wolf.
Song of Iron 2 is a game that promises an intense experience, set in the Nordic world. It is a sequel to the first game, continuing the story of Brekka Chainbreaker. The game is described as a visceral and dark side-scrolling adventure, where players are called to war by Odin and must fight to unite the clans and prepare their people for battle. You can improve your skills and gain new powers throughout the game, allowing you to explore previous areas and find hidden secrets. With its interesting story, visceral combat, and mysterious world, Song of Iron 2 is sure to be a game to watch.
His wrath knows no bounds. But there is one thing that terrifies him. It's your Hugr.
Gimle the Broken Prophecy is an isometric RPG developed by Blum Entertainment that takes players to a dark world inspired by Norse mythology. Gimle is inspired by classic RPGs of the genre, but features modern and beautiful pixelated graphics. The game offers a deep exploration of the world of Gimle, with dense forests, mountain trails, cities, and villages haunted by evil and mysterious tombs full of dangerous underground tunnels. The gameplay promises to be rich in decisions that not only affect the story, but also the characters' development and their interactions with the world around them.
Will you save Gimle?
ViCrew is a tactical RPG with turn-based combat that promises to take you to an epic world of Vikings, raids, and plunder. Recruit and develop a team of 4 Norse warriors, each with their own unique skills and classes: warrior, archer, druid, seer, and bard. The game's decisions have consequences. If a member of your crew dies, they are lost forever. If you're a fan of tactical RPGs, enjoy exploring random worlds, and have a passion for Viking culture, ViCrew is the perfect game for you. Well, that was the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.